especially in, and then up, trying to hug the lower abdomen in, like you're zipping your jeans trousers on and you're zipping your stomach, your lower stomach in. And then just relax the shoulders, feel the feet pushing down, the crown of the head lengthening up, and just start thinking of turning your legs out from your hip joint, not from your ankles or your knees, and this is important. You want to lift the toes and then turn your legs out like Charlie Chaplin, and then lift the toes up again and bring them back to parallel. And try and do that a few times, and remember you actually want to turn the leg from the hip, so try not to overturn the ankles or the knee. Find like a 40 to 45 degree angle as they open to the side, the toes, and then back to parallel. And just do that a couple more times, trying to always squeeze your inner thighs as you do this. And even now, imagining you've got a ruler here, especially as you open the feet out, try and slide the tailbone down and really make this part of your body straight and stretch. And again, let's just do it 2 more times. So you're coming into parallel and then opening the toes up. And again, parallel. Breathing out maybe as you open the legs. 1 more. Breathing in. And breathing out. So you're going to keep this turned out position, this Charlie Chaplin position, and just think of lifting now the heels up as you breathe in, and then dropping them back down, still trying to really find that turnout as you lift the heels up. So don't let your legs turn in, keep pushing your heel to the front of the room, and then back down. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in as we lift. Breathing out as we drop. Good. 1 more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. Can you now bend your knees as you breathe out? You want to bend your knees, slide your back down a wall, so don't come forward with your shoulders, and then stretch back up. That's it. You might want to bend more than you really can. That happens to me, so make sure you don't bend too much, but you keep everything in line. Neutral pelvis, your hips on top of your shoulders on top of your hips. And as you bend the knees, make sure they're bending on top of your toes, not in. Yeah? So you're pushing your knees out to the side. That's it. Especially as you bend your knees, you need to think of sliding the stomach in a little bit more, because it tends to arch. Your hips tend to go back as you bend your knees in this turned out position. Good. Breathing in as you stretch. We'll do it just 1 more time. Breathing out as we bend. And breathing in as we stretch back up. Can we combine those 2 movements? So you're going to breathe in, lift the toes. Breathe out, drop them down. Breathe out as you bend. Breathe in as you stretch and lift. So we're going to do just 1 breath, not too slow. Breathe out as you drop and bend. That's it. Breathe in as you stretch and lift. Good. 2 more. Breathe out as you drop the heels and bend the knee. Breathe in as you stretch the legs and lift the heels. Last one. Drop and bend as you breathe out. And then just keep the heels down and stretch your legs. Good. You're just going to think of lifting the arms up as you breathe in. Breathing out, bend the knees the same as before and push your hands or your arms down. That's it. Try not to take the shoulders forward. It feels really different to the usual movement we do. So take your time. Exhale as you bend. Squeeze your stomach in. Inhale as you stretch. Can we do 2 more? Pushing the air down with straight arms. Exhaling. Inhaling up. Last one. Exhaling down. Good. Inhaling up. Lovely. See if you can now exhale, bend your elbows and push your hands back like a scarecrow position. And then breathe and stretch up. Let's do that again. Exhaling, sliding the arms down. Let me know if this doesn't feel quite nice for your hips, Alison, because I can change the movement. So this is for you. And again, exhaling as you bend. Good. Inhaling, stretching. We'll do one more slow one. I would like to go faster after that one. So we'll go a little bit faster after this one. Breathing in as we stretch. Let's go a little bit faster for 8. So you're going to exhale, inhale. Yeah? 3, 4. Try and keep those shoulders right above your hips. 3 more, just 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more, good. Just come to this position now, breathe in. And as you breathe out, squeeze your forearms together. Bend your knees, that's it, breathe in, open up, slowly. Exhale. Good, inhale. Just 2 more like that, to really feel the movement, the resistance, the core work, your stomach, your pelvic floor, breathing in. Remember, you want to slide your shoulders down, that will exhaling. Lovely, inhaling. 1 more, slow one, and then we'll go faster. Or as fast as you feel like going. Breathing in, let's go faster. Breathe out, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 1 more, 8. Can you keep your elbows together, your knees bent, and just bounce your elbows up. Keep your knees without moving. Slide your tailbone down slightly forward. Push your knees back. 8 more seconds. 7. Try and slide your shoulders back on top of your hips for 4, 3, 2, 1, and open out. Breathe in, stretch your arms. Breathe out, fist, and bend your elbows. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, fists, and bend your elbows. 2 more slow ones. And you can keep going slow if that feels better. But after these 2 slow ones, 1 more, we'll go fast. So exhaling, inhaling. Let's go faster for 8. Exhale, inhale, 1. And a 2, yeah? And a 3. Remember to hug the ribs in, especially now, because they tend to go either in front of the hips or behind, so keep them over. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Stretch your arms. Can you go the other way? Slowly. Exhale, keeping the elbows up. Inhale, stretch. Just moving your elbow joint. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Take your time. Bend in the knees or not. Inhale, stretching. That's it. 1 more. Inhale, stretching. If you can, let's go a little bit faster. Bend and stretch. The dog wants to join Pilates today, Alison. Oh, so cute. 4 more. And 4. And 3. And a 2. Last one. 1. Keep the arms open, squeeze them in as you exhale. Inhale, just open. Slowly, and exhale. Take your time, breathe in. Exhale, that's 3. Good, breathe in. 1 more slow one, then go fast. Inhale, up, let's go faster. Exhale, 1, inhale, and 2. And, good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Can you just bring your palms in? You know this movement. Just stretch your legs. That's the only change. Exhale, bend. Breathe in, stretch. Exhale, bend. Good. Breathe in. 2 more slow ones. Then you can go faster if you want to. 1 more. Exhale. Look faster. Breathe in, breathe out. 1. Breathe in, breathe out. 2. Breathe in, breathe out. 3. Good. 4. 4 last ones. 3. 2. 1. Can you do little bounces back with the knees and with the arms for 8. 8. Squeeze the elbows in. 7. 6. Press the feet into the floor. Try and lengthen the shoulders on top of your hips, not forward. 4 more. 3, 2, And one. Lovely. Bring your arms forward. Close your feet so that they're together. And you're just going to, with your feet together today, look up as you breathe in. Breathe out, look forward and then look down. Again, breathing in. Look forward and up. Breathe out, look forward and then down. Try not to move anything but your head and your core. Breathing in. Breathing out as you look down. Last one, breathe in, look up and start breathing out. Roll your head, shoulders into your forward fold. Remember that your feet and your legs are together. So be slightly harder. You'll feel more the stretch. Bend your knees when you have to. Get your hands to touch the floor, head to drop so that the crown of the head is pointed towards the floor. And just hold it there. Turn your chin to the right shoulder, to the left. Again, right, say no. And left. Now nod, say yes 4 times. Then yes, yes, yes. One more. Yes, relax, breathe in, and on your breath out, squeeze your stomach in, push your feet down, roll back up, squeeze your inner thighs. They're together, it should be slightly easier to feel them. Roll back up to a standing position, then breathe in, do that again. Don't let me rush you there. Breathing out, rolling down your head, your shoulders, bending your knees when you have to. Trying to get your stomach and your thighs. Bend your knees so your hands get to the floor. Say no 4 times. No 3. And 2. And 1. Say yes. Yes. And yes. And yes. And yes. And then breathe in to breathe out and roll back up. Squeezing your inner thighs, your stomach in. Now 1 vertebra at a time. Lovely. One more. Breathing in. To breathe out and roll down. Head and shoulders, squeezing your stomach in, letting the arms hang. When your hands get to the floor, start your turn to the right, turn the head to the left, say no 2 more times, then say yes, 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 yes. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, squeeze your stomach in, roll back up 1 vertebra at a time. So you're looking forward. Good. See if you can just let your head go to a tilt. Once you've arrived to the top, just tilt it to the right. That's your head. Breathe in, look center. And then to the other side. Exhale in, squeeze your stomach in the thighs. Breathe into the center. Again, try not to move anything but your head. That's it, better. Breathe in. 1 more. Exhale in. Breathe in and side bend now to the right. So first your head, then your shoulders, your feet together, slightly harder, more of a stretch. Walk your right fingertips down your right leg. Hold it there. See if you can add your left arm. Breathing it up and towards the right, bringing that right shoulder forward. Then take the arm away. And then breathe in, come back up. That's it. Let's do that again. To the left. So first your head. Shoulders roll in or slide into the left. That's it. Add your arm. It's the right arm that's going to go to the left side of the room. Palm faces down. Push your hips to the right. Relax the head. Go on, relax the head. That's it. Bring that bottom shoulder forward if you can, a little bit more. Push your chest forward. That's it. And come back up with the arm first. And then the head. Let's do that 1 more time each side. Exhale as you melt the head, the shoulders. Rolling down to the right, then add your arm. Breathing in as you do that. That's the left arm. Take it away. Let's go straight into it. Exhaling. Lovely. Breathing in as you come back up. Last one to the left. So exhale, head, shoulders, ribs, hips. Add your arm. Breathing in. Good. Breathe out. Take it away. Breathe in, bring up the body to the center again. Just turn the head now to the right. Breathe in, back to center. Turn it to the left. Breathe in, back to center. Feel that middle line of the body, squeezing your inner thighs. Keep going. We're doing 3 more. Exhaling. Inhale. 2 more. Exhaling. Inhale. Last one. Exhaling. Good. Inhaling back to center. We're going to go straight with balances today. So your palms are going to come together. Stretch your arms up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift your right leg up. Try to keep your stomach in, your right hip down. That's it, lovely. And then breathe in, stretch it down again. And we'll do that 3 more times. Exhale, lift the leg up. Good. Breathe in. Think of lifting the leg, the knee. Squeeze your inner thighs and drop the hip down as much as your body lets you. Push it down in space. Better. That's it. Much better. Breathe in. 1 more. And as a challenge, try and stay up and do 4 circles today. You can grab anything you've got near that helps you stabilize, but you're going to turn out the leg, drop it down, and as you breathe out, squeeze the stomach and bring it back to center. Lovely. Breathe in, down, breathe out. 2 more. Down, breathe out. 1 more. Down, breathe out. Can you leave your leg turned out? And now stretch the leg down as you lift the arms up. Breathe in and we'll do 4 lifts like that. Exhale, lift. Lovely. And again, breathe in. Better. It's looking better. So you're going more to the diagonal. So your hips are facing forward. That's it. Breathe in. So you've got 2 more there. Breathe in out. Last one. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, see if you can keep your leg up. And you decide where it goes. So it can stay on the floor with the toes, on the calf, or on the inner thigh. Just make sure you feel stable here. Push your tailbone slightly down, knee back, have your stomach in, try and grow over your hips. And if you want to challenge, you can stay here, but if you want to challenge, lift your arms up, interlace your fingers. Index finger will point towards the ceiling, both of them, and then plugging your right hip down. See if you can just side bend to the left for 4 seconds. 3, lovely. 2, 1, and then come back up. Bring the leg forward, and then release it down. Well done. Let's go straight to the other side. So breathing in, lift. Breathing out, it's the left leg that comes up. Dropping the hip, remember. So breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, lift. Good. You've got 2 more and take your time. Use your core. Remember to breathe out and suck the stomach back, or squeeze it back, better said, as the first movement. Now hold it there. You can hold a wall, a chair, or start working your balance, turning the leg out with your palms together. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, and this is the same breath that you use when you're on the floor doing this, when we do our leg circle. It's 1 breath per circle, so you can't go too fast when you do some hyperventilation. So remember to do this last one, and now stay with your leg out, turned out. Let's start stretching the arms and the leg away from each other as you breathe in. Breathe out, lift. Good. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out. 2 more, and take your time. Don't let me rush you. Breathe out. Last one. Nice. Breathe out. Now decide what you're going to do with this leg. Help yourself. Put it on your ankle, your calf, your inner thigh, palms together. Drop the hip down. Squeeze that foot into your leg. Squeeze your inner thighs, even here. Push your hips forward, grow. Maybe stay here or lift the arms, interlace all fingers except for your index finger. Now try and grow, lengthen a little bit more. Go on, a little bit more, and then grow out of that stretch. Going to the right with your body, but push that left hip down for 4 seconds. Nice. 3, 2, lovely. Good control. Come back. Square the leg forward if you can, and then drop it down. I know the ending is the hardest part sometimes, isn't it? Relax the arms. Well done. We're going to go straight, don't mind, with your chair or whatever you've chosen to do your little... It's like if we did... Oh, my screen has gone fuzzy. I know that this works when that happens. Just need to turn it back on. Good. So here, I'm using my chair just to find that tabletop position. Can you see? So we're trying to find something that keeps us like if we were on our hands and on our knees, just to feel different here. Now, just check that your hands are right over your shoulders, CJ. So walk yourself over. Your feet. Yeah. And now from here, breathe in, look up, and let's do cat-cow. So you're looking up, and then breathe out, curl your spine, and push the chair away. Squeeze your pubic bone towards your chin. And again, breathe in, look up, open the chest. Good. Breathe out, squeeze your tailbone towards your chin, relax the head. We'll do 2 more like that. So you're going to breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, curl the spine. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Lovely. Come to a straight spine. We're going to work the right leg. So try and make sure that you've got space to stretch it behind you. And you're going to do the same movement. Breathe in, look up, stretch the leg, keep it parallel though. And then as you breathe out, forehead to knee. Forehead to knee. Try to really push the chair away. That's it. Nice. And again, breathe in. It's just 4, so 3 more. Look up and breathe out. Forehead to knee. Good. 2 more. Breathe in. Try and really stretch your knee if you can. Press that hip down. That's it. Exhale. Forehead to knee. 1 more. Last one. We're going to keep our forehead to our knee, guys, and do 8 little pulses with the knee up even further. So check it out. We're going to go up, and exhale, and 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stretch the leg back if you can, hold it there. Now this is up to you. You could lengthen the opposite arm away, like 1 arm, 1 leg stretch, and this is optional. I would like you to do 8 little circles with that right leg. Is that possible? 7, and 6, and 5. That's it, 4, 3. Opposite arm to leg, remember? Opposite arm to leg, like you would on the floor. And other way for 8, 7. Go and lift that leg up if you can a little bit more. 5. Push the chair away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you put the hand on the chair? The hand on the chair and just straight leg pulses up for 8. Just last little push. 8, 7, 6, don't sink into your shoulders. Push the chest bone away from the chair. That's it. And now bend your knee and do last 8 pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release it down. Well done. Just do 1 cat position. Relax the head. Breathe in. Come back to your straight spine, and we'll go to the other side. Now you know the movement should be a little bit easier. I'm going to change my side so you see me. Remember, you can always keep both arms always on the chair, and keep checking that you're not sinking, that you're pushing. Start with cat-cows again, guys. So you're going to breathe in. It's good for our hips to open the hamstring. Breathe out. Curl the spine. And again, breathing in. Arch your spine. Look up. Open the chest. Breathing out, curl the spine. Good. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathing out. Last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now you're going to add the leg straight away. That left leg. Breathe in. Lift it up. Look up. Breathe out. Forehead to knee. Try and keep that hip bone looking down. So breathe and look up with the hip bone facing the floor. Stretch that leg if you can, if you've got the space. Breathe out, forehead to knee. That's 2. Just 2 more, guys. Go and lift the leg as high as your chest bone, guys. And forehead to knee. Last one. Lift the leg as high as your chest bone. And then forehead to knee. Can you keep it there and just do pulses? Forehead to knee. 1, exhale 2. Squeeze your stomach in visibly. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it there, we're nearly there. Stretch that left leg, maybe the right arm, opposite arm, do your circles for 8, 7, 6, just the leg circles, 5, remember to keep that knee straight if you can, if you've got the space. 4 more seconds, 3, 2, 1, can we go the other way? For 8, 7, 6, 5, push the floor away, go on, push the chair away. 2, and 1. Lovely. Just do pulses. Drop that hand down to the chair. Pulse it up. Straight leg to 8, 7, don't sink, 6, 5, 4, drop that hip down towards the floor a little bit more, CJ, bend your knee, and lift, pulses up, 8 with your knee bent, 7, 6, 5, nearly there, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down, well done. See if you can just walk back and stretch your chest back like a downward dog. So you're looking for a diagonal line from your hips to your wrists. And just do little bounces back. You can bend your knees or not, but bounce your chest bone back. Let's do 8 bounces. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now watch this. Your arm that's further away from me, the back arm, put it on the floor and lift the front arm up. Do a little twist there. That's it. Bend your knees to get there. You got it. Bend your knees. Now lift up that front arm. Hold it there. And now change it around. Drop that arm down. Bend your knees as much as you have to. Lift the other arm up. Take your time. You can always keep your arms on the chair if that feels easier and do the twist from there. That's it. You got it. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Well done. Relax the head. And on your next breath out, just roll all the way up. Taking your time, squeezing your stomach in. To your back. Standing. Well done. Okay, let's leave the stool, the chair to the side. We might use it later to do bridges, a little bit more of a challenge. Grab your ball, and we'll go to the back of our mats and start our roll downs. You can change your camera angle too now if you want, because we're going to mainly do our mat work. Lovely. When you're ready, breathe in and just lengthen your spine. Breathe out and drop the head, shoulders, squeeze your stomach in, bend your knees, squeeze the ball, and roll down. Hold that forward stretch for a second. And then when you're ready, walk yourself 4 steps into a plank position. If it's too much, just drop your knees, but try and push the floor away, whatever you're doing, and keep your hips and your shoulders. Hold it there, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then see if you can lift the hips up. Don't change your hands where they are, keep them where they are. Bend your knees and come into that downward dog with bent knee. And then as you breathe out, roll back into your plank. Lovely. Can you do that 3 more times? Have a rest if you need it. Lift your hips, bend your knees, push your chest back. Nice Alistair. That's looking great. Much better. And then roll forward. Try and C-shape your spine as you roll forward a little bit more if you can. So you're breathing in, arching. That's the feeling, right? And then as you breathe out, really curl your spine before you get into your plank. Lovely, that's it, that's what I meant. 1 more, and we'll stay in a plank and drop our knees down. So as you exhale, stay in your plank, drop your knees down, and come into a child's pose. Take the ball away, bring your legs together if you can today. Sit back, walk your hands forward, relax the head down, and just breathe deeply. So remember that if your forehead touches the floor, you want the tip of your nose to touch the floor too. You want to push into the floor lightly with your hands as you exhale to sit your hips back, help anchor them back. And as you breathe in, really feel the breath open the rib space, the back of the body. And then as you breathe out, really feel the pelvic floor and the stomach kind of lift away from your thighs, even here. 1 more deep. Breathe in. And breathing out. Lovely. Can we come back up on our hands and knees just for a second more here? We're going to do twists that we haven't done for a while actually. It's lifting the elbow up. So as you exhale, I'm lifting the right elbow first, pushing it up like if you're nudging the ceiling away, remember that? Look up if you can, and then drop back down on your breath in. Look to the floor. As you breathe out and lift the left elbow up, notice that the rib wants to lift, the left rib, but not the hip. And then breathe in, drop it back down. Keep going, we're doing 6 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. 4 more. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale. Try and lengthen that spine to twist it. Remember, it's always going to twist better as you lengthen it. That's it, Alison. 2 last ones. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. 1 more. Breathing out. And breathing in. Good. Sit back again into a child's pose and walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Keep your child's pose with your legs slightly shifting your hips towards the left heel. And dropping the head again. Breathe in deeply into the rib cage, into the back of the body. When you breathe out, it's through the mouth and you're squeezing your stomach in. 1 more. Let's change our hands. So just walk away from you with your hands to the other side of your mat. Shift your hips to the right heel. Relax the head. Do 2 deep breaths there. Move in the rib cage. Squeeze the stomach in. 1 more. Breathing out. And then walk yourself back to the center and up to a sitting position. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of core work now. So just slide the legs forward. Come to the front of your mat. With the ball again in between your inner thighs. So sometimes it helps to plug the feet under a sofa or something if you feel that that's going to help you anchor them. But really try and keep your feet 4 corners plugged into the floor even when you go back. So you're breathing in here, and as you breathe out, you're going back, but trying to push your big toes into the floor still. Yeah. And then again, breathe in, lengthen up. Remember that we were talking about moving first from the hips, so curl that pubic bone up using the core. That's it, Alison, better. And do that 2 more times. And relax the shoulders, don't use them when you come up. Exhale in. Lovely. 1 more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Can we add a twist to that? And we'll just do 4 more. So this is optional, but you're breathing in, lengthening, and as you breathe out, keep your feet and hips grounded as you reach your right arm back. Notice if you lean to one side of your hips and try to keep it balanced. Breathe in and breathe out. Reach your left arm back. Just 2 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last one. Keep it even. We've got 1 more to do. Go ahead and do it. Once you've done the left side, lengthen both arms up. Breathe in. I'm going to roll back, so make sure you've got enough room behind you to roll your way all the way down. Taking the feet nearer to your hips and the arms behind your head. We'll start our arms, our core work kind of sequence that I change subtly every week, but you kind of know how it goes. And we're starting with the arms, just pushing our arms through the air, like if you were paddling. That feeling of really trying to push through the water or doing that kind of activity. So really with strength, even if, imagine that you're pushing through wet cement. So add resistance as you exhale, even if you're just using your arms and your breath. And if you want to increase the core work, you can lift your head and shoulders up too. And whatever you choose, we'll do 8 more. So if you're lifting your head and shoulders up, remember that you want your chin to have space between your chin and chest. So don't knock it back down, keep a bit of space. Like a ping pong ball or golf ball should fit under your chin. But at the same time, you're looking down with your eyes towards your stomach and pushing it in. And keep going, we'll do 4 more. Breathing in as you go back. 3 more, breathing out. 2 last ones. After this last one, we're going to do the 100, 3 versions of it. You can keep it easy or make it harder each version. So you're going to keep the head down, and the arms by your sides, and that's it. Start batting your arms up and down as fast as you can, so you can maybe do it faster than I can. And then start breathing. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, Alison. And 2 more. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out and squeeze the ball. 1 more. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Maybe lift your legs into tabletop. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And squeeze the ball as you breathe out. You've got 1 more. And maybe you can lift your head and shoulders up and do 3 last ones. Go on. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Alison, you're good at this one, aren't you? Breathe out. Sorry, I distracted you, but I'm amazed. Really fast. Okay, grab the ball, take your legs down, take your arm behind you, breathe in, and then lift one leg into your tabletop. And this one, you know, squeezing the ball as you lift it up to the leg. Maybe your head and shoulders also lift. And we're going to do 6 more of this version, of whatever version you've chosen of it. So you could just do the arms, you could add the leg, you could add the head and shoulders, especially if your neck or your head hurts, CJ. Maybe don't lift it. Nice for yourself. Yeah, that's it. Just you can squeeze in the core and letting the core lift the legs up. That's it. And now we're going to try maybe and do 2 legs for 6 more, if not just keep doing the same movement. So you're going to lift 2 legs up, that, and 2 legs down. That's 1 out of 6. And up, inhale, back down, and up, halfway. We've just got 3 more. Breathe in, breathe out, squeeze your stomach in, don't let it pop out as it gets tired. Exhale, up, go, we're nearly there. Last one. Then we're going to turn this movement into a kick. So you're going to kick first the right leg up and then bend it back down. Don't stop the movement if you can. Breathe in, breathe out, the left leg up. Yeah, that's it. Breathe in, breathe out, lift up, breathe in, down. Exhale. So you've just got 4 more of these. And the option after those 4 is to lift 2 legs up at the same time. And that will be up to you. Exhale in. Last 2. See what you want to do. Remember, you can drop the head and shoulders as soon as they start to niggle a little bit, because they take over the form. Lift 2 legs up. Let's go. Exhale. Maybe. Not keep the same movement. Breathe in. Drop down. It's 6. Exhale. Up. Short and sweet. And target it. Inhale down. Exhale. Squeeze your stomach in. Inhale. Lovely. 3 last ones. Exhale. Up. Inhale. Good. Exhale, up. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale, up. Inhale. Can you kick the right leg up? Kick it up and do a straight leg kick down. Straight kick it down. Gorgeous. Yes. And then exhale up again. 6 times. Inhale down. Add your arms, your head and shoulders if you want to. Exhale up. Good. 4 more. Exhale for 4. Inhale back. And a 3. Inhale back. And that's 2. Oh, we're nearly there. Last one. And then you're going to bend that leg back down and lift the left leg up, stretch it up, and then straight leg kick it. 6 with your left leg. We're nearly there, guys. Exhale up. If your groin hurts, bend your knee. So do tabletop kicks or have a break. Exhale up. Good. Just 3 more. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. Last one. Exhale, 1. Great. Bend your leg back down. Now put the ball in between your inner thighs. Put the hands on the floor by your hips, and you're going to start straight away bridges. So you're going to curl your hips with your core up into imprint and then roll all the way up to a nice tall bridge. Breathe in at the top, see if you can go any higher. And then roll back down again. Take your time to ripple the spine back onto the mat. So that's 1 out of 6. Let me talk you through it. So you're breathing in, doing nothing. Breathe out, roll up. Curl the hips, that's it, nice. Breathe in, lift higher, squeezing the ball, pressing the hands, the feet down. And then as you breathe out, roll back down. Good. Breathe in, do nothing. Breathe out, roll up. Curling the hips. Nice, Alison. Good. Wow, your core looks really strong today. Breathe in, lift higher. Breathe in out, rolling down, using the core. Breathe in. Breathe out, roll up. Don't let me hurry you though. We've got 2 more. Breathe in, and then we'll hold it. Breathe out, rolling down. See if you can walk your feet a little closer, CJ, maybe. Breathe in, breathe out, roll up. Squeezing the ball, lift higher, breathe in. Breathe out, roll down. 1 more, and we're gonna keep our hips up and squeeze the ball as we drop one hip and then the other, and I'll do it with you so you know. So roll up to stay up. And then once you're up there, still keeping that bridge tight, drop the right hip a little bit, then squeeze the ball and lift it up. Yeah? Then the left, and up. Right hip bone, and up. Left hip bone, and up. As you squeeze the ball, you'll lift it. Breathe in as you drop, breathe out. 8 more, and breathe out. And 7, and breathe out. And 6, try not to lift the heels off the floor. So it's the hips that are moving. It's sinking down and then up. That's it. And up. And 4, go on, 4 last ones. And a 3, you got it. And a 2. And a 1. Lovely. Breathe in, lift higher if you can. And breathe out, roll all the way down. Take a moment there. Keep the legs as they are. Open the arms up, and your choice, you can keep the feet down or lift them up to do your twist. So you're going to drop the knees down to one side as you look to the other. Breathe in as you do that. Breathe out, lift back up. And change it, other side. Remember to add that head, because the head is part of the movement. You really want to coordinate the arriving of the legs and the head at the same time, whether it's to the center or to the floor. And really try and really twist the head around so you're stretching your neck. Or your spine really. You're corkscrewing your spine in this movement and using your core to do it. Squeezing your inner thighs, stomach back. Keep going. We'll do 3 last ones. Breathing in as you drop. Breathing out as you lift up. 2 more. Breathing in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Just let the feet drop to the floor. Can we just put the ball behind our head? And here, just be careful how your hips feel. Try and keep the soles of your feet together if that is something that's comfortable for you. Just be aware. You could even put cushions under your knees. And then put your hands on your hip bone and your pubic bone like we do often. And just make sure that your pubic bone hasn't gone lower than your hip bones. In my body that happens. So I need to already connect my core a lot more just to hold a neutral pelvis here. And as you do that, keeping that neutral pelvis, let the shoulders open up, spread out, and just turn your head to the right shoulder and keep it there. Do 3 breaths. As you breathe out, see if you can relax the head a little bit more. Let the ball kind of let it relax and sink towards the right. Keeping your shoulders still pinned to the floor and your neutral pelvis. So just do 1 more breath there. Squeezing the pelvic floor, the stomach back as you breathe out. So you can drop the head any more. And then come back to center. Let's do that to the other side. So you're turning your head to the left shoulder. Wow, I can feel a big difference to the left. Like it doesn't go half the way. So just notice that. That's good information for you. So if you feel that it's a lot stiffer, maybe you want to spend more time stretching that side. Try to concentrate on relaxing the head, keeping your neutral pelvis. Just 1 more deep breath there. Breathing out. Squeezing still the core. And then come back to center. See if you can just lift the chin. Breathe in and drop the chin. Breathe out. Squeeze the core still. Lift the chin. Breathe out and drop the chin. And lift the chin. And drop the chin. 1 more. Lift the chin. And drop. Now do 3 little circles. To the right with your chin. Exhale as you drop the chin, inhale as you lift it. That's 2. Try to keep your shoulder blades on the floor still. And when you've done your third one, change your direction. So you go the other way. Breathe in as you lift the chin. Breathe out as you drop. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you drop. Last one, guys. Breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you drop. Lovely. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, grab your legs on the outsides and bring them together with the help of your hands, because it is quite stiff when you come back. Okay, take the ball away. Put it to the side, and I'd like to stretch the legs if you've got your Dynaband nearby, just quickly. Starting with the right leg. So just a stretch, moving the different joints of the leg. So starting with your ankle and toe. Do 4 circles with your right toe and ankle. 4 circles to the right. 2 more. 1 more. Now to the left. And 4. And 3. Try not to move your knee at all. Go on. Try not to. That's it, Alison. You got it. Really try and isolate the movement. Now try not to move your toe or your ankle, and just move your knee, bending it as much as possible. So flex your knee, bring your heel to your glute, all the way down. Try to squeeze it in, that's it. And then stretch your knee, stretch it. So you might have to go to the diagonal, but I want you to think of lengthening your limbs today a lot. So bend your knee a lot, come to the full flexion of your knee, and then to the full extension of your knee joint. Lovely. And 2 more. Unless your groin is hurting because you're stretching the leg, try and really think of stretching the knee today. And that's not something I always say, is it? But today that's the focus. So you're going to bend and stretch just 1 more time. Now keep your legs stretched and do circles with your knee stretched. Really try and keep it stretched unless you feel it's not being very nice to your groin. Keeping the knee stretched, so then you bend it. Small circles, so it's 4, 3, 2. Remember that cup of tea on the left knee. Let's go the other way. Change the direction of that circle with a straight knee for 4. And remember the movement's coming from the hip joint and the core. 2. And 1. Lovely. Hold your leg at the center. We're just going to stretch it out to finish. Walk up your Dynaband. Try to go as high as you can. Lift your head and shoulders. Keep that grip as you lower down. Plug the shoulders down and away from your ears. Maybe stretch your bottom leg into the floor. See how that feels? That's it. Stretch the knee. Nice, CJ. Keep working your knee stretch unless there's something that's making it hurt. Because that sometimes happens. The groin area takes over. But if you can, we've never really worked full extension of the knee joint. Let's try and think of long limbs. 4 more seconds there. Maybe squeeze the leg towards you a little bit more, but keep it stretched. For 3, for 2, for 1. And see if you can hold it there, guys. Grab the Dynaband with the right hand. Do that Charlie Chaplin turnout position with the right leg. And let it drop to the side as much as your left hip doesn't come off the floor. See if you can go down to, that's it, Alison, you got it. Not much, because you don't want your lumbar spine to come off the floor, so keep that core connected, plug in the left side of your back. Lovely. 4 more seconds there. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. And then just leave that leg, bend it, let it relax, squeeze it into your chest. And then change your leg around. Put that foot on the floor, the right foot, stretch the left foot up. Start by thinking of little circles or big circles, as long as your hips or knee doesn't move, with your ankle and your toes. We're doing 4. To the left, here we go, for 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Other way, for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bend your knee now as much as you can, and stretch it as much as you can. Come to the full flexion. Try to touch your heel and your glute if you could. And then full extension. And full flexion. Exhale up. That's better, yes. Breathing in. Breathe out. Can we just do one more as a present? And then keep the legs stretched, and we'll do those circles with the leg as stretched as is comfortable to you. Little circles to the left from the hip joint. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Remember, you've got a cup of tea on the right knee, and the right foot should be completely on the floor. That big toe, ground it down. Good. Can we go the other way? 4 circles. Breathe in and out. Check your shoulders, your neck. Lovely. Back to center. Little stretch to finish off. Walk up your diner band. Grab your highest points with your head and shoulders off the floor if possible, and then drop back down. Plug the shoulders into the earth. Stretch that bottom leg if it feels okay. And let's really work the extension of the top leg. Unless it feels, I mean, I'm repeating that a lot, but I want you to know that you don't have to stretch it, but try and work it stretch if it feels good. Because we often bend and, you know, I often encourage that, but it's also, I feel we need to also feel the limbs extension sometimes a bit more. Maybe bend your elbows, bring it for 4 seconds a little bit closer, that leg to your face. 3. Go and stretch that knee if you can. 2. Lovely. Shoulders down then. Yeah. 1. And then turn your leg out like a Charlie Chaplin position, so your toes face the outside and your knee. You're dropping it to the side as much as your right lumbar spine, the right side of your lumbar spine doesn't lift. That's it. That looks better. You could even try and lift it a little bit towards your ear. Yeah, that's it. Hold it there. Breathe deeply. And then come back to your center. All done. Let go of that leg, bend your knee in, squeeze it into your chest, use your arm strength. And then bring both legs in. And try and hold your opposite forearms, opposite elbows maybe, and really get a good grip of your opposite arms. Head comes back down if you lifted it, and really try and squeeze your legs in 3 times as you breathe out. You should notice maybe a pinching sensation in the groin. That's how much you want to squeeze. So you're squeezing using your arms, plugging your shoulders down on the exhale. Bend your elbows, squeeze them in, and then breathe in, release a little bit. Do that 2 more times. Breathe out, squeeze. At the same time, not that it will today, but remember that you're trying to lengthen your tailbone into the floor a little bit. Yeah. 1 more. Breathing out. Good, well done. Grab the back of your knees and see if you want to just go side to side to massage your spine, or even forward and back. And go into a little roll, or even into a little plow. See what you feel like doing. Plow would be with the feet behind a little bit and then bending them back. Whatever you decide to do, when you've done 1 more roll, see if you can stay up. I'm going to finish a little bit differently today. So I'm going to go sideways so that you can face me. Grab your legs and have that, like when we're doing our stomach, when we're rolling back, we want that straight spine. And maybe your feet are on the floor, maybe you can lift them off the floor and just take that straight spine to a bit of a diagonal. And here, see if you can lift a little bit the right leg up and then drop it back down. And then the left leg lifts a little bit and you drop it back down. That's it. Nice. And again, up. Good. And back down. Good, Alison. That's it. And left leg. Can we lift both up a little bit and both down a little bit? Good. 2 more. Up and down. Nice. Last one. Up. Can you hold it up? Try and open the chest. Push your chest bone up. Maybe even let go of your legs if your groins don't hurt for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Grab that. Nice. Grab the inside of your foot, of your arches. Turn your knees out. See how that feels. You can put your feet on the floor to start. And we're doing the same. Lifting the right leg as much as our body lets us. So it might be a little bit. It might be a lot. And then back down. Good. Other leg. A little bit or a lot. Nice. 2 more. So individually lifting and then dropping. Last one. Now see if you can do 2 legs up and down. A little bit or a lot. Open that chest, CJ. Push your chest bone up. Big difference. I don't want to say too much to you because I know you've got a headache, but there's some things I just need to say. And again, breathing in. Lift up and maybe hold it up for 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, go on. 4, 3, lovely. And then just bend your knees back in. You can move there. Find a comfortable position because we're going to just finish with a deep breath today here. So any comfortable position with the spine straight, and just take a moment to, without your hands today, just release your head to the right shoulder and then just roll the head, let it hang to a semicircle, and then look at me in a tilt to the left shoulder. That's it, and do that 3 more times, exhaling as you drop, breathing in as you look forward, exhaling as you drop. Inhale. This is the last one. Exhale, drop the head. Inhale, look up. And back with a straight spine, straight head. Interlace your fingers. Let's just finish with a deep breath. Try and grow before we finish. So we'll wriggle up. Find a little bit of space. Even lift your shoulders up to give that space through the sides of your waist. As you breathe out, slide your shoulders down, hug your ribs in, lift your pelvic floor off the floor, tumble down. Arms together. And down through the center.